We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Hey, sit up!
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Yo. Sit up.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
15 yards on the play.
Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, sit up.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
25 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, here's Henry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll run with Johnson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he gets this up close to the 40. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on them.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Come on, it's game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. This one complete to Watkins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. That is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Hey, Lion.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good.
14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
43-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. Down the left sideline. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, run.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now, Jackson. The throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 3. Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Again, it's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That is caught to the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are in the lead by the score of 13-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
31-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. Yeah. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Lion! Hey, danger.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy, route.
Now Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
13. Ready. Shot.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. Henry hit the ball, comes free. The Jaguars think. They have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's a hike.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
6-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
On red.
Lawrence now on second down. Now a screen set up for Etienne. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Red on red. Here we go.
Throwing now on third and long. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10.
And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he will score! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
BC, right?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second down, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top. He's got it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Hey! Hey, shot! Middle, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Trey Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open up a 6-point lead.
The score, Ravens 20, Jaguars 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brought down back at the
How often
32.
do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Gray gonna return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Simpson.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Lawrence. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Jacksonville.
46-yard line.
On red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 23, here's 2nd and 1.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now a handoff. ETN. And will bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he's in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
21. Ravens 20.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Come on.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the give, it's Johnson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first
A
down.
gain of 18 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson now. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's 3rd and 4. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and short, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will open up a 6-point lead.
Jaguars 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll run, and some ads with Virginia Tech. Facial Tinton. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Second and 5.
Hey, Lion! Hey, son.
Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Middle, middle. 180. 180.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, tonight. Tonight. 180. Hey, tonight.
Throwing Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Quick, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Tonight, not. Tonight. 180.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Report. 180. 180.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence out to Hunter. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey.
To throw is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Travis Jones. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On the ground, here's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Don't worry. You. Ready. Sit up. Ready. Finish it up.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Jackson now on second down. Into the hands of Watkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Don't worry.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now, Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
First down.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 29.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
All right, let's go.
Right back to Tinton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the
And while that
31.
run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. Now Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Lawrence now. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Hey, lie.
The carry here for ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And he's in! Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Ravens 27. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ozzy, sit up. Heads up. What?
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
180.
They'll send the man in motion left. 2nd down. Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's 1st down.
13. Sit up. Sit up.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
28-yard line.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Jacksonville, good night, everyone.